Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The one and only Sydney Sweeney joins us. Sydney, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Tom Hanks and Robin Wright in my favorite movie of the year. Guys, thanks so much for joining the show.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
One of my all-time favorites, Vince Vaughn, joins us right now. Vince, thanks, man.
Oh, great to be with you, Brad, and great to be talking to Houston. Good morning to you.
We got Owen Wilson. We got Judy Greer. Thanks for joining the show, guys.
Thank you.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
We got Anna Sawai joining the show. Anna, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Brad.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What looking to talk to me funny, lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Paris Hilton, the infinite icon herself, is on the show. Paris, love the film.
Thank you. I'm so proud of it.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore!
All right, yes. Brad Gilmore with ESPN and the CW. Jessica, Titus, thank you so much for taking the time, guys. Congratulations on the series.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where I wanted to start with this is the writing of this show is so phenomenal, and the world building they're able to accomplish in the very first few scenes of the show feels so lived in. And as a viewer, I'm already engulfed into the story, into the world. When you all read the pilot script, did you feel the same way as almost the world leapt off the page to you all?
1,000%. Yeah. I mean, I had been a fan of Chris and Michael for a very long time. And I was like, well, how are they going to top what they've done? And I read that first episode and I was like, let's do this. I'm in. It was brilliant. So I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Titus, you would agree?
Yeah, I would agree. It captures the time period. And this is a story that hasn't been told in New York history. It has, but a long time ago. And this is a serialized version, so obviously you can tell a more expansive and in-depth story. And Brancato and Paynes are master storytellers, so it's a good ride.
And what they do so well is, especially with a pilot show or the first few, you're trying to build the world and get the exposition in so the audience can jump on, but they almost truncate the exposition in a very good way to where I'm not being over-explained to. I feel like I know what's going on, who the motivations are, in a very concise way that's really enjoyable as an audience member to kind of be in that world immediately. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Well, they write, they give the audience the benefit of intelligence. So rather than, and that's the kind of work that Jessica and I want to do. So when the writing is like that, when you do what I refer to as sit forward, right, material, that makes for better entertainment and or is thought provoking, or sometimes it's just pure entertainment and escapism. But it really starts with the writing. When you give the audience the benefit and allow them to kind of think for themselves, then they're going to be more engaged and not be on their phones.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, this is the type of show.
We're all guilty of that, right?
But this is the type of show where you throw your phone across the room. Like, get this thing away from me. I don't want to see it. I'm so locked into what's going on. And Jessica, it seems like, and I don't know this, but as like, an actor playing something in a period seems to be almost juicier sometimes than playing something in modern day. You don't have to worry about the phones or the tablets from your character's perspective. Do you enjoy kind of getting to dive into the 80s, as it were?
Well, the 80s and also the 80s in New York City.
In New York, yeah.
It's a very different beast than any world I've played in, because there's a stamp on you as a New Yorker that I see in every single New Yorker friend of mine that I knew I had to own up to. I can't come in there and play. Like, there is a grit, and the city should show on her just as much as it shows on the Westies. And that was the joy in playing this, is bringing New York, into Birdie, and bringing, I'd say that more so than the 80s, because, a New Yorker exists in all time periods in a very specific sort of way. And I loved playing it.
Well, yeah, and again, talking about 80s New York and just the 80s in general, so different. It's hard to believe it's 40 years ago, but just so different than what we're experiencing today, Titus.
Yeah, well, look, we are, at that time you had no computers. You didn't have any of those things. So law enforcement work was more tactile. It was get off your ass and knock on doors, and it meant real policing on the street and using confidential informants and things like that. You couldn't Google something, you know what I mean? They had to literally get ears and eyes out there, and a lot of it was a different kind of police work. And that time period in New York is, to say gritty, yeah, that's an understatement. The city was on the brink of bankruptcy. We had the epidemic of AIDS, which suddenly was decimating parts of society. We had the crack epidemic. Crime rate was through the roof. The city was not being run properly. It was it was a real mess. And so, of course, when you have that kind of chaos, it is a very, very wonderful breeding ground for corruption. And corruption was alive and well and flourishing in New York City. So that as a backdrop, but also New York is a central character in this show, every bit as much as Polk and Sweeney and Keenan and everybody. Yeah. The character, the city is a character itself.
Mm-hmm. And you feel that as a viewer, you feel the aliveness of the city and the setting in general. But again, thank you all for your time. Congratulations on the series. I absolutely love it. I hope everybody checks it out. And again, I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.